All right, so this is the first homework problem in Python. And so just going down the list here for the first part, we need the pyplot as PLT for our plotting of the clusters. And then sklearn dot cluster, we're going to be importing k-means. And then we need to import scipy.io because that's how we're importing our MATLAB data. Good. So then the next two lines just calls in or opens up the MATLAB data file, loads the contents into mat contents, and then we extract the matrix A from that. Okay, and so on line 19 then is just the k-means command. So the k-means, we have to instantiate it first. So we have the number of clusters and we set the random state. You can just leave that at 0. You don't have to change that. Number of clusters you might want to change. Then we just call out the index. So that's going to be doing that IDX will be the same length as the number of data points in A and will contain the indices of the clusters. Okay, so to actually do the k-means, we say k-means.fit predict, and then A is our data, and then k-means dot cluster centers dot shape. You can see what you can double check to see that that should be, in this case, 3 by 2, because our matrix is something like 300 by 2. Okay, then these next three commands are just to plot. Oh, I should say 23, 24, 25 is extracting the indices from the IDX to see which one is which. Now this is not very good coding. If we were to actually do, I was in a big hurry to do this, so I just ran them out. But if you were to actually code this, you'd probably be better to put it in a loop, so you could loop through the number of cluster centers altogether. But we'll just keep it as a small number of clusters for now, so you can just get a good sense for what the clustering is doing. All right, so let's run this code and see what we get. Good. And that's probably exactly what you thought it was, and it looks very much like what the MATLAB data file put out. All right. So once again, that is the k-means clustering algorithm, and yeah, that's it for now. Pretty straightforward. So feel free to play around with this script file. By the way, when you put in different data matrices, they would just be on line 15, right? So for example, you put either a B or a C there for the other two homework problems. Good. And then actually you don't even have to change the A, right? So it just depends then on the number of clusters. And by the way, this is for 3. You wouldn't want to do this manually for many more than 4 or 5 clusters. All right, so I think I'll leave it at that. And this, of course, is just for visualization purposes. If we wanted to do more, we would do something like what we had in the neural gas algorithm. I think it was neural gas. No, it was dbScan. dbScan has a nice example of looping through plotting a bunch of data points with different colors. Okay, so that's it for now. If you have any questions about the homework, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you later.